It is now time for entertainment news. Get ready because it's sizzling hot today. Now, Blackface is suing Tubaba. Now, after all the drama back and forth, Blackface has filed a lawsuit against Tubaba over alleged song theft. Now, both singers of the now defunct group Plantation Boys had been in a long battle since Blackface accused Tubaba of stealing some of his music ideas, especially African Queen, which was released in 2004, a song that he claims he has the rights over. Now, Blackface took to his Instagram page to make the announcement of the lawsuit, stating, and I'm quoting now, "I sincerely want to apologize to close friends, relatives, well-wishers who may have been affected by my actions or inactions over the years. I've always stood for a better Nigeria, equal rights, and an agitator for a system in place in our country so that adequate compensation be given to not only Nigerian songwriters, but songwriters and creators all over the world, an industry where all players in the creative process are recognized and credited for their contribution to any piece of work used commercially or otherwise. I will never be intimidated by any threats. My intention has never been to expose anybody, but the truth finds its way out eventually."
Yes, he also continued by explaining that his issues with Tubaba are purely professional. He wrote, and I quote, "My issues with Mr. Innocent Dibia, aka Two-Face and Co. are purely professionals, and my lawyers have filed my claims in court to be served to all parties in due time. I apologize for the delay in taking this step. I was hoping they would do the right thing and the need for me to take them to court will not arise, but alas, I was wrong. I believe the legal system will resolve this eventually. I will also continue to defend myself in the 50 million suit they filed against me, which comes up for mediation on the 25th of November 2019. Meanwhile, I will not make any further statements on the issue until both lawsuits are concluded, as I have entrusted this matter to my lawyers and the justice system. I appreciate all the good wishes from those who have reached out with their concerns over this protracted matter. Please bear with me as we calmly await the resolution on these cases. Thank you all, Mr. Medu Augustine, aka Blackface Ninja."
Finally.
Why am I clapping? Because this is all I've asked for for the last few months. Just go
or years.
For,
over a decade.
I've stressed it for so long. Just go the legal route and get this thing done. I remember when he came for an interview some weeks ago, he actually said they already had a case in court. So I guess that was the one that from Tubaba's camp. And so now he's kind of countered it with his own. And we'll see how it goes. Like I said, this is what I've always wanted. So, and I'm glad he said, I'm not going to comment anymore until
hopefully.
Thank you, Lord.
I am praying along with you. I know you're tempted, but I'm praying that it stays that way. Well done. Good
to be
job.
honest, I second what Faladile has said, because we are talking about how he should go the legal route, and stop coming out on social media and TV stations and all the other platforms to talk about this issue in a personalized manner. So I'm very happy he has taken it legally, because as he said, Tubaba took this to court in March. Now they adjourned it to November, and so Tubaba has done the right thing. But he does have a point in the part where he stated that, you know, the system in the Nigerian industry where songwriters and creators are not having that royalties or copyright issues. So when we were talking about it on, I think on Monday, when we were saying that do you feel like if Tubaba comes out to apologize or to say, you know what, take the credit to African Queen, do you think it will solve it? I think it will legally. So maybe not, because apparently what is being said is that they are co-creators of the song. Maybe what will actually solve it is if there is a percentage royalty that goes to Blackface, if that hasn't been done already. So I don't know if it has been done already, but I think that is now the legal thing for Two-Face to do, because he does have a point. If he actually wrote it, then there should be some sort of compensation. Then after the compensation is being done, please, let's move on.
I don't feel it will solve it, Amanda. Sadly and unfortunately, I don't think so. Because that's not the only thing he's complained about that we've seen. He's talked about how they're going on stage to perform songs don't perform Plantation Boys songs. You're not doing it justice. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, God, for this life. So there's so many facets to it. And that's why, like I said, when, who was it that came? One of the veteran guys that kind of started this. He came on Thursday. I can't remember who it is now, but he came and we're like, we're talking after. Yeah, I think it was Daddy Fresh, and we're talking off camera, and we're like, can you just get these guys together and just like old time, just sit them down? Because I feel like, contrary to what he said about it being strictly professional, I think there's some personal.
Of course, there is. That's why I said you sort it out on a legal level.
Yeah, right.
I also will not comment on this
until you're liar.
Until I know what's going on. Really. No,
they just set mind on Monday.
I'm just exhausted. Like this whole thing. So it's like, yeah, finally, okay, go to court. Let's hear what happens. But I don't think that this would resolve this. You know, it's deeper than the surface. Well, we won't comment on that too. I will not comment on that. Moving on to the next story. Big Sean and Jhené Aiko spotted together, my fave. Now, it seems that the on and off relationship between Big Sean and Jhené Aiko is back on as the two were recently spotted together. Now, Jhené Aiko, who just released a song featuring Big Sean titled None of Your Concern, makes a lot of reference to their sex life. Now, Big Sean and Jhené Aiko ended their relationship in 2018, a move which made her unfollow him on Instagram. And then they got back together and broke up again in May 2019. And now it's like, we're back together again.
That's what we call a roller coaster.
Like,
so I really like the song None of Your Concern. I had bits of it. It kind of reminds me of Simi's Mind Your Business. You know, but then it's hard to not be our concern when you're talking about, you know, I can't get into stuff she talked about in the song.
They are talking about their sex life.
Yeah, but like in
Big Sean makes her
right. But just go listen. None of Your Concern. It's called Jhené Aiko and Big Sean. But I feel like it might be promo for the song.
That's what I think is happening.
Because it's so off and on. I know that they seemed really in love when they first, after her marriage, broke up with the Nigerian guy, and then they got together. It seemed like, okay, it was kind of steady for a while, and then they broke up, and they got back, and they broke up. Oh, jeez. But it seems that it works well musically. So can't just keep that going.
I was talking about, you know, with a friend of mine, I was talking about people who follow, like bloggers or people who genuinely follow who has unfollowed who on Instagram. And I'm like,
stalkers.
Oh, this thing is not even just in Nigeria. Like, it's on another level over there. Somebody actually studied that. They unfollowed and they followed and they followed.
Yep, there are apps for that. Stalking is on a deep level, but I mean, people be doing their homework. I mean, my stalking hasn't graduated to that level yet where I know who unfollowed who. But I check to know, but I know who is, like, who you're following. Who
your family member is.
But do you like subscribe to the fact that they put out their personal life in the song?
If you want to enjoy, but then it's so funny when you say none of your concern. But look, they're creatives and look, enjoy yourself, to be honest. If you want to title your song Mind Your Business, but then you want to put your business out there in the song, but still call it that, enjoy. If you want to call it none of your concern, whatever you want to do, you have creative liberty.
Hey, not come out and say, haters gonna hate.
And we're talking about it, and that's what they wanted.
True. It's like, okay, so I'm going to talk about my life, I'm going to do this, but still none of your concern.
But still none of your concern,
So I like it,
right?
I like the angle to it, and that's why.
So I guess it's like the funny play on you.
Yeah, and I love what they do. At every state of whatever they are doing, they tend to put it in song. Yeah. So Big Sean, if you listen to the song well, he was even still dissing, a little bit dissing Ariana Grande, which used to be his ex.
Yep,
so
that's his ex.
It's working and we love it. then when they are done, because I know when they broke up, Jhené Aiko released the song where she was abusing Big Sean. I just love how they do it. They just put in.
Cute together. Can we talk
they
about that?
And I'm so here for
them. You're there for this
couple. So they're cute. I mean, look, if it works, it works.
Big Sean and Ariana Grande.
No, but I always thought Big Sean and Ariana Grande was actually weird.
I genuinely feel like that's an immature move on my own part. Don't come and be shading your exes or bringing like your dirty laundry on songs. But here's the thing: it works out for them monetary because people want to listen to the songs.
Want to know what happened.
And so it's their own concern, man.
Alrighty, well, we'll keep watching. Moving on to our final story. Taylor Swift gets permission to perform her songs. Yay! American singer Taylor Swift has finally gotten permission to perform her earlier songs at the American Music Awards this weekend. According to reports, the singer has been in a battle with the new owners of her former music label, Big Machine, who told her she could not perform music from her first 5 albums at the awards ceremony, where she is due to receive the award for Artist of the Decade. Taylor Swift's battle with the label has since caused a lot of uproar on social media, which prompted the hashtag #IStandWithTaylor. Although she has been cleared to perform her old songs at the awards event this weekend, there is still a pending issue as regards her using the songs in a Netflix documentary, which focuses on her life. So you're getting an award or you're nominated, or you're up for an award rather, for Artist of the Decade. But here's the catch. You can't perform songs that kind of made you the artist of the decade. Yeah. So crazy, but I'm glad that, you know, that's kind of been sorted. And look, record label stuff and music group stuff, all that wala. It's not just in Nigeria. It happens everywhere around the world.
Exactly.
And it's just so sad. I always feel bad for the artist, even though in some cases it's the artist who hasn't gone about doing things the right way. We're talking about this guy, was it yesterday, Peruzzi, yeah. And So it just shows that you haven't gone about doing things the right way sometimes. But I'm happy because this song's kind of made Taylor Swift who she is now. So to get to perform that,
that's
for
really
them.
good.
So that's the reason why when we're talking about the Blackface story, real quick, I'm just going to go back there, which is why I was saying that I agree with the fact that he's saying it's better structure is needed in Nigeria. So now people are saying I stand with Taylor. That's like an emotional, sentimental view to it. The truth of the matter is this record label did these songs for you, produced it, you know, funded it, whatever it is. Now you blew and you want to take permission of all. Like, it doesn't happen that way. So yes, it made you who you are, but then you are a hit singer, right? Make some more hits then.
Hey.
Wow.
Hey! Hey! It's kind of like Kiss Daniel. Like, it's similar to Kiss Daniel's. Or maybe, let's see what you think, since Kiss Daniel is big. It's similar to Kiss Daniel's stuff where it's like, oh, you have to change your name.
On this
oh, I shouldn't? Okay, well, I'm done. That's it on the news, guys. Moving on.